Running. Oh! 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 Ow! Ow! Ah! Ah! Oh no! 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 Ah! 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 My leg! Ah! God, that's a compound fracture. The bone is sticking out. Ah! Oh no! There's some arterial bleeding. Ah! I better phone for help. Ah! Oh, oh no! Ah, my leg! Oh, the bones! That's a genuine injury. No, there's no phone signal. No! I've got no choice. I'm gonna have to amputate. Oh! Oh, hold on. I just remembered. I've got this, the Garmin InReach Mini, and now all I have to do is press a button and help will be here in no time. I'm about to take you to somewhere that scares the living daylights out of me, because it's not places like this, it's not wide open spaces, and it's not boggy pits like this, and it's not searching for goblins in a goblin hole. A mountain where there's no visibility. What scares me is down here. The thing that scares me the most is right in there. Let's go take a look, and I hope you're not afraid of the dark. Hold on. Let me just put that there so I can show you this. Here is the thing that scares me the most. You see that? No mobile phone reception in here. I am in a forest. I've got at least half a mile to go until I get out of this forest, and the entire time I'm in here I will have no phone signal. None whatsoever. Sunset is happening in 10 minutes, which is why I'm having to use this light because it's so dark in here. And every time I go through this part of this forest, it's always on my mind, if I tripped and I fell and I broke my leg in here, I could just die and nobody would ever know. Because yeah, you can tell people where you're going and what your route is, but how do they know something's wrong? Telling somebody where you're going is only useful if, you know, 5 hours later they realize you haven't returned and then the search party comes out. But this time of year, in winter, when it's going to get below freezing overnight, even though I've got an emergency bivvy with me, you might not survive the night. And especially if I was somewhere like up in the mountains where you're up high and you're on summits, even during the day in bad weather, there's certain places, if I tripped and fell and hurt myself and couldn't call for help, you could be dead pretty quickly. Which is quite a morbid topic, but it is something it's always at the back of my head that trail running solo is a somewhat hazardous venture. It's probably not actually that much more hazardous than driving in your car. I always think that probably my chances of having a serious accident while I'm running are probably less than having a serious accident while I'm in my car. But if you crash your car, you tend to crash in a public place where help is going to come quickly. Whereas out here, there's not a lot of people around, which is why after a few years of thinking about it, I finally got myself the Garmin InReach Mini. It's a personal GPS device that does not rely on mobile phone networks. This connects to a network of, I think, iridium satellites up in the sky in space. And what you can do with this tiny little gadget, Garmin did not send me this. I bought this with my own money because it's something I've been feeling for a long time I probably should get, as I do so much stuff solo. If something really bad goes wrong, I have, you can see here, there's a little SOS flap. I open that and I press and hold that button, and that will then activate an SOS beacon, which will send my location every like 10 minutes or so to the emergency services until somebody comes and eventually rescues me. The other thing that it does is it allows me to send messages when there's no mobile phone signal. I have a few camps and things I'd like to do, fast packing trips, and I want to do them on my own, but the problem is a lot of the places I would probably want to camp, there's no mobile phone signal. And it's kind of not fair for me just to go out and do these things, and Louise is at home, she doesn't really know if I'm okay or not. This will let me send text messages via satellite. So when I get to the campsite, I can like send a message, let Louise know I'm okay. It's not like a really fast two-way messaging system. It's quite slow to send the messages, but it'll let you send messages when you've got zero signal whatsoever. So it's really good for like peace of mind of people who care about you. And then the other thing that you can do with this is you can use it to track your progress. Now I've got a Garmin watch, so I don't really need the tracking features for the sake of tracking so much, but what you can do is I can set this up to like ping my location every 10 minutes or every 30 minutes or every whatever, and I can make that public, or I can share it with somebody so someone could follow my progress. And that way, if you're out on your own and potentially knocked yourself unconscious and wasn't able to push the button, somebody following along might eventually twig on, why hasn't Stephen moved in 3 hours, and then decide whether or not that's something they should be concerned about or not. So yeah, it's not cheap. This tiny little device costs £275, which is a lot of money. It's why I didn't buy one for a long time. Now there is another cost involved in this because you have to have a subscription to their service, because it's a bit like a mobile phone subscription because it's beaming stuff up and down from satellite. So the cheapest one is £13 a month, and that gets you like the basic features, the emergency SOS, all that like life-saving stuff, as well as you can send 10 text messages a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, how often do you actually need to send a text message when you're out? Usually the messages will just be, I'm okay, I'm at camp. And if I'm only going out on 3 trips a month, 10 text messages might be loads. When I think about it, it's about the cost of 3 pairs of running shoes, as I go through about 2 or 3 pairs of running shoes a year. And can you really put a price on your safety? So yeah, just a little gadget I wanted to make you aware of if you didn't know about it. And if you're someone who goes out and does things completely solo, completely on your own, it might be worth considering something like this. You can get larger versions in this that have digital maps on them. I always have my phone on me, so if I need digital maps, they're on my phone, although it is always a good idea to carry a paper map as well. And that's it, the Garmin InReach Mini, my new little travel buddy, keeping me safe and helping you to feel okay about my safety. Because people have comments. I've had comments saying, Stephen, you're doing dangerous stuff, be safe. I mean, quite a few of them are from my mother, but some of them have been from people who don't know me at all, so you can... tasty.